This guy's got a quad lock. And then an Insta 360. Oh, time to rescue, or is there enough people there to help? Savage B riding. We'll talk more in between the videos. But this one I want to get. Ooh, uncommon thing. Got pushed out. Good job planning his ride. So take a quick look at this one. This person pushed him out. Position located, assessed, navigated almost instantly. Great job. Great job. Doesn't seem like much, but that driver could have switched hard into him. Oh! No. You almost got it. You got it. You got it. That's heavy once it hits that leverage spot. That sucks. That's a big fear of mine. Hey, he's got a quad lock. Very nice. Oh! See, the interest... What I don't get is that when vehicles with their company logo on the side, or at least like their information on the side of it. I mean, this is a Ford Raptor, so this is probably the owner, right? This is not a company truck. This is not a Chevy S10, okay? This is a Ford Raptor. They have their information right there on the back. I don't understand why they drive like idiots. I just don't get it. Quad lock's better than X-Grip ram mount? I believe so, yeah. I like how stable it is and it has a vibration dampener.
Group of bikers
Sharp right turn, 45 miles per hour. We're going pretty slow.
For such situations.
Is this person going to let us through? Whoa. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Good job with the progressive braking. Thankfully, we're going slow and we weren't doing anything stupid. This guy's got a quad lock. And then an Insta 360. Oh, time to rescue, or is there enough people there to help? So in situations like this, let's find out if they stopped, or I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, so they didn't stop or they weren't talking. So situations like this, yes, there's people on scene. Think about this real quick. Yes, there's people on scene. There's people helping. Okay. Do you know for a fact if any of these people that are helping have any medical knowledge? Probably not. Probably not. So for me, with the medical knowledge that I do have, and hopefully you guys with, rescue awareness that we're going to be having in Unit 5 after Unit 4, obviously. Unit 4 will be completed at the end of June. So in July, Unit 5, rescue awareness will be coming out, and we'll hopefully you'll get the information you need. I'd love to have your feedback so we can always update and increase the course curriculum. But right here, since I have the knowledge, I'm at least going to stop and then see what everything's being done. And if I feel at that point that if all I'm doing is just an extra pair of hands that is not needed, I'll leave. If I show up and I'm like, hey, does anybody call 911? And they're like, oh, no. You see how now it's like you're being a productive asset to this scene. So I would still pull over and see what's up. Just because there's a bunch of people there, there's no ambulance, there's no cops, there's no first responders. It's just bystanders. I would still show up. Yeah, exactly. You can tell your group, Morris, you can tell your group that you're stopping to help and use your Cardo to let them know. Mimi Russo, here we go. Link in the description for all these things and discounts.
Decides to provoke him. Very quickly how senseless.
Good swerve. Don't do anything else. They turned. You would do the same thing. Ay. Law of gross tonnage, dude. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Stop. It's a Ford Ranger. You're still gonna lose, right? Hey, Burr, how you doing? Oh, there's the impact. I really want... Yeah, can we get the editor to put the F around and find out, dude? With the graph and everything? Yeah? No, we can't? Okay. Well, guys, imagine this guy effing around and then finding out. So this truck that decided to turn right
decides to provoke.
Did it with the anticipation that the other vehicles are slow to go.
Him a little. The rider landed very quick.
Okay. So right here, the rider is lane filtering not within a lane at all. Could choose left or right.
Let go of the driver making a mistake and decides to provoke him.
Chooses to go right. Okay, well, you can still choose to go in the left lane. Not a big deal.
The rider learned very quickly.
But you wanted to fight over this and showcase who you are. Also, gas prices are absolutely ridiculous in California. So we're getting to this point, constantly arguing, fighting around, seeing who has the bigger one. And then, oh, look it. Law of gross tonnage. You lost. You both impacted each other, but you fell. He didn't. So don't start something you can't finish. Having some fun on the bike. We're gonna go accelerate through. Watch out for that. Good job with the progressive braking. Handled it. Thankfully, we weren't going super fast. It's a Prius. Be careful. Don't hit their mirror. They get mad. Watch out for path of travel violations from pedestrians. Okay, you purposely stopped there to be a jerk. Okay, so EMK, we're just gonna skip you. You're doing stuff for the funsies. All right, so from what I understand, the little rubber duckies is a Jeep thing. It's a Jeep thing. Interesting. All right, having some fun off-road. It's kind of like a Jeep, right? Just with two wheels. Here we go. Can't see much. Everything's filmed with a potato. We have something in the roadway. Whoa. Cool. Kind of a... All right, he does it. You do you, buddy. Oh, did he crash? Oh, there we go. We got some clarity.
Yeah, why are you driving like an...
Looks like he's got dirt in his eyes. All right, there you go. Just say what you wanted to say and get yourself out of there. All right, so we got the Smart Rider Drill Boxer's Glove. Now, this is one of my favorites because what you're doing is when you start here, you're doing a really sharp left turn. Now, if you notice, it's a moderate exercise. Very sharp left turn over the first cone on the right side. And then you go super wide. So this is where you pick up speed and you go around the 3 cones, but then you got to cut it in pretty sharp. Make sure you go around that second cone, and then you come to a stop with good progressive braking. So I like this one because right here is that sharp turn. So you're actually taking off as quick as you can, right? Because we're trying to go a little bit fast. But then you have to slow it down and do a sharp U-turn. This is a very sharp U-turn. It's very difficult if you're trying to take it too fast. But then you can actually pick up speed. So this is really cool because about this point, I'm staring at this cone. So when I'm staring at the cone, I know I got to get going. And once I get up to here, I'm staring at this cone. And so then I just keep going, and then I hit that nice progressive stopping. Great fun drill. Do it 10 times. See how fast you can go, but we're going to move on to the next one. Little adventures.
He tried to react to the cars braking in front of him and unfortunately ended his ride in a rather costly manner.
Okay. Slamming the brakes, you're going to run right into him. This is why you have to plan your ride a little bit better. Position for safety. That was not the right position for safety. And once the plan method gets out of the way, you're going to see that this person has that bike stuck on his leg. Like there's so many different things that can happen after an incident like this. So bad position for safety. We're right behind the vehicle. You see the brake lights. We're probably white staged. See the brake lights. Now we slam the brakes. Okay. We don't have enough total stopping distance to be able to stop. So when we're in this position, we're going to have to swerve out of the way. But we can't do that because we're in a terrible position. We weren't paying attention. Just a lack of experience or just wasn't there. Okay. You can not be there, not paying attention because of intoxication, because you're drowsy, because you're just looking at your phone. You're not paying attention. You're just staring at it, reading text messages from your girlfriend and then your wife. Just not really paying attention at all. Okay. So that's not what you want to be doing. So go ahead and plan your ride a little bit better. Position for safety off to the sides. Okay. Locate any hazardous situations. Hey, brake lights. Assess if it's a relevant threat. It's right in front of you. Yes, it is. You're going to have to navigate around that. Okay. You're going to have to do some swerving because if you don't, you're going to impact and now you're going to crush your right leg. Okay. Your right knee is going to get smashed and everything. Wear gear. Pay attention. All right, T-Rex, here we go. Okay, we've seen this one. This guy impacts somebody, hits his head right there. Very terrible incident. We've already talked about that one in the past. He's got a traumatic brain injury. Rui Fernandez. Okay, good job with the progressive braking. Okay, happens. Intersections, we're in orange stage. We're prepped and ready during intersections. This is a very common sight. Okay, it's the side of the vehicle pattern. He's applying some progressive braking when he needs to. Thankfully, I mean, he squeezed that, so hopefully he has the ABS. That probably is what saved him. How you guys doing today? Elmez, how you doing? Going through here again, another side of the vehicle. Okay, found the escape. If you notice, he couldn't... Yeah, he could have stopped in time, but... Here's the escape path right there. Okay, this is what we got. This is all we have. We got to take it. Okay, because we decided not to apply the brakes, so we have to do the escape. So an escape could either be applying good progressive braking and let them in. An escape could be a swerving to the left. An escape could be a swerving to the right. An escape can also be accelerating through an open spot. That's what it could be, right? An escape path for a running back in American football is you find that open spot, okay? It's not stopping, not all the time. You could juke people, right? Swerve. But here, we found an open spot. We run through it. These are the two offensive linemen. We got to get ourselves out of here. There we go. Move through it. Escape. Run. Shoot through it. But if in motorcycling, if we could have just let this person in, especially if they were continuing to go, and this was like a little bit of a different situation, that would have been a solution. If there was no car here, we could have swerved left. So right here in this situation, accelerating through is what we can do. And he did it. He did it. Seems like we're getting into a lot of problems here. Go Cowboys. Another side of the vehicle. Okay. Now, is speed a factor? Are we going too fast for the area? That's an open lane pattern right there. You guys see that? That was an open lane pattern. So right here, we have that van in the middle going faster than the vehicles on the right side. That car is stuck behind that vehicle, so they decided to switch into the left lane. You would do the same thing if you're that car stuck. As the motorcycle rider seeing this happen and play out in front of you, you recognize that pattern, more than likely switch over or be prepared for somebody doing that. If they decide to do that, because we're planning our ride, remember, we're assessing if this is going to be a relevant threat. We locate it's a hazardous situation. Let's go ahead and navigate around it if we have to. There it is. We're going to go ahead and honk the horn instead of switching lanes. Switch lanes first, then honk. You notice how it's the same person with a RAM mount. This phone case. Now this phone case. It's because his phone fell out. If he just had a quad lock, he keeps breaking his phones. Ooh, another side of the vehicle. That was a line of sight issue. I wonder if that person had a stop sign because it did not look like they stopped. So he did decent braking. All right, different person finally. All right, some wheelies. Ooh, oh! Side impact to the left hip, not good. Lost his phone because he's using a RAM mount. Hey, good job with, whoa, that was a great job with road surface hazards. Street riding isn't as dangerous as people make it seem. He's going through a corner. He made that adjustment. You guys see that? So he's going through the corner, because remember, as a smart rider, we're seeking and recognizing and understanding, and then we have to do something when we see a hazard. Okay, if our fundamental skill kicks in, because we're locating this hazard, we're assessing if it is, and then we're going to navigate around it. So he sees the gravel, and he swerves around it mid-turn. Good job. And do you think he would have been able to do that if he was going super fast? We'll just watch it one more time. There it is. Good job with that. Quad lock doesn't make a case for your phone. I'm not sure I trust the stick-on attachment thing. 3M tape is pretty strong. I use 3M tape for the GoPros. I've used 3M tape for a lot of things. I would trust it. But I can see the concern. I definitely could see that concern. Hey, that was an open lane pattern right there. Look at that traffic, though. Go ahead and lane filter if you want to. Don't worry about it too much. Masato Tosaka. Going around the corner. We're going a little too wide there. Almost hit the guardrail. Be very careful on the next turn. All right, we're on the side of the road. We have cops. What do we got? What did we do? He's got a quad lock right there. It's a quad lock.
I'm not writing tickets. Just please slow down, guys. Go to the lane changing. Okay? All right.
Sorry.
You got it?
Yeah, got it.
What does it mean, what the F guns? Yeah, I don't like this song either. What does it mean, what the F guns? That he's got a holster? Okay. Sam ZX 10R. All right, side of the vehicle. Got a quad lock. Whoa, they switched to the third. First available lane there, Kia Soul. So good job with the escape path. We shouldn't be going this fast. They probably weren't anticipating that, but still, good job with the escape. Handled it. Straw Dragon. Ooh, yeah, you almost right in that red. All right, sometimes that happens. Good job not going when it's green. Okay, so take a look. It's green light. It's green light. Let's go. Might have been hit. That person found out last second. If they kept going and we decided to go right when it was green, we would have gotten hit. So green doesn't always mean go. It means look both ways and then go. Okay? Because of situations like that. So good job on this rider, Straw Dragon. You did a great job because intersections are orange stage. We're prepped and ready for anything, and this is one of those things that can happen. We've seen this a few times on close calls where the person just powers through, and thankfully everyone that's posted hasn't gotten hit. Knock on wood, man. Big Jim Bob. Okay. Big Jim Bob 3737. Big Jim Bob. I don't know. There's something about that name. It's funny. All right, let's watch this. All right, side of the vehicle, intersection, orange stage. Okay, we slow down time because that's something our scooter can do. We're able to slow down a little bit and then escape. Okay, here we go. Going through here, we got a sharp left turn. Ooh, we got somebody crashing. Let's go ahead and rescue them. Looks like they're walking wounded. Everyone's doing fine. Nothing broken. Let's go ahead and double check, make sure, hey, you guys have service? You want me to call 911? All that stuff. You doing fine? Oh, are they down there? Are they okay? Oh.
Ağrısızı var mı bir yerde?
Not good.
Bel? Yani belini falan bir yere çarpmadıysan iyi. En azından.
Write in the comments what they're saying. Maybe they're just telling them to stay there, don't move until we get EMS on scene. Check for any major bleeds. That's something you can do. You can't solve the spinal cord injuries. You can't solve broken bones, but if they're externally bleeding and it's not stopped, they could die from that, and that's something you have control over. You can apply direct pressure, a tourniquet. You can pack the wound. You can put 4x4s in there, roll gauze into the wound to compartmentalize the blood vessel and kind of stamp it down inside, create pressure, apply pressure on that. But yeah, cervical spine, keep them laying down. Keep them laying down.
Enjoyed it. See you soon in the next video.
Yeah, I know, Moto Stars. I know. But guys, make sure you check out the Boxer's glove. This is part of the Smart Rider motorcycle drills. It is on the MTC Rider Academy as a digital download. I'll see you there.